new at 5:30. Can you hear me now? In order to keep cell phone calls flowing, a dedicated group of people are putting their lives on the line.
But the people who climb cell phone towers are falling to their deaths at an alarming rate. 10 TV News reporter Kevin Landers investigates what's causing the problem and how local tower climbers are working to make every climb a safe one.
It's not really that scary for me. I'm not really afraid of heights.
24-year-old Andrew Kaler makes a living climbing cell phone towers.
The tallest tower I climb is about 750 feet, and it takes me about 2.5 hours to get up there.
It's a profession that attracts a rare breed.
It is dangerous. And there's a real risk of dying every day.
And these tower climbers are in high demand.
It's a job that a lot of people won't do.
As cell phone companies work to provide high-speed internet service to a population that spends most of its day texting, calling, and sending photos, tower climbers like Andrew say they're rushing.
Oh, it's exhausting.
To get the work done.
I'm on call constantly, like 24/7 on call. So I'm always being pressured.
That pressure is raising concerns among safety instructors like Todd Horning.
Rope.
He teaches tower climbing safety.
There is a lot of pressure. Money's driving it.
The faster they work, he says, the more money tower climbers make. Experts say that's where fatal mistakes happen.
Drive 20 hours and then climb for 14 hours, and they're so exhausted that they're making what we would call simple mistakes.
The concern about the number of tower climber deaths this year has reached the Occupational Safety and Health Administration, the federal agency that deals with workplace safety. It issued a statement in August saying, quote, OSHA is taking a close look into the factors that may be responsible for this tragic increase in fatalities, and based on those findings, we will initiate additional measures to improve safety in the cell tower industry.
It's not been a good year for tower climbers. So far, 10 have fallen to their deaths, in large part because of faulty equipment or failure to tether themselves properly to the tower. It's courses like this one that are trying to reverse that trend.
Every job has calculated risks. This job has calculated risks, and you have to use your head. There isn't a lot of room for error.
Tower climbers say falling isn't the only danger when you work 1,000 feet off the ground.
Hypothermia, frostbite's a big concern. Good pace, nice and smooth.
This training course near Jeffersonville is teaching experienced tower climbers how not to be a statistic.
All ready to go.
Surprising to us, those who took part in this 8-hour course say they'd never had a training course like this before.
Do you think most people in your profession do this?
No. I mean, I've been doing it for 2 years, and this is my first class, so.
So what does that tell you about a lot of the guys that do your job?
They probably don't get the training they need.
Safety experts like Todd Horning say the industry needs to take safety training seriously.
Nowadays, if you're willing to climb, people are willing to put you in a harness.
Tower climbers say few people never stop to think about the risks that they take to make sure your next call or text arrives without interruption. But the industry is now realizing there is a steep price to pay for that high-speed connection, and some are paying with their lives. 26-year-old Josh Norman, he'd rather not think about that.
I don't worry about it because I'm always 100% tied off. Always. And I got a wife and a family I want to go home to.
In Jeffersonville, Kevin Landers, 10 TV News.
And most tower climbers don't work for cell phone companies but are subcontractors. And because of that, cell phone companies are rarely held liable for these accidents.
According to a ProPublica and Frontline report, OSHA has not sanctioned cell carriers for safety violations in any subcontractor deaths since 2003.